this video, by the way, this is what I'm doing. I wouldn't bring a client in here and do some of this stuff. More advanced guys, I would. Hey guys, welcome to the home garage. Early in the year here in the long drive season, we're gonna be doing a lower body workout today, vertical stuff. Pretty organic. I'm just gonna let the crew kind of follow me as we go through the workout today, but we're gonna be doing some warm-up stuff. We're gonna do power plate, we're gonna do sled, and then it's gonna be a heavy duty day. We're gonna be doing some front squatting and some clean and jerk. Nothing crazy today, early in the year, but it is a strength week in my periodization, so should be fun insight to you guys for a long drive workout. It's gonna sound weird because I'll be vibrating, but we good? All right, so the power plate. I'm not gonna claim to know all the science behind it, although they have a lot of good science. It feels amazing. And what I'm able to do on here is, honestly, if I just stand on this before I get going, I feel a little bit more springy, very unscientific term, and ready to go. So what I'm gonna do on here is just work some single leg balance. I'm gonna work some kind of squat to stand patterns, reverse toe touches, some T-spine extension, all the normal warm-up stuff that you would see, that you would do, everything from planking, pretty much anything and everything I'll do on a power plate to help me warm up. And also it's great, a whole bunch of benefits we don't have time to get into, but if you haven't been on one, jump on one, you'll feel exactly what I'm feeling. So I'll go through some of these movements now. So one of the cool things with the power plate is I can get the vibration, it's gonna sound strange, but I can get the vibration to travel up to certain parts of my body, depending on where I'm standing and how rigid my legs get. So a lot of times what I'll do, if my lower back is a little bit tight, say from hitting the previous day, or like my hips, like right now, this vibration is traveling all the way up kind of into glute major, glute minor, up into the hips. And it's just a really nice sensation, helping me get loose. And then, you know, balancing on this is quite the journey. It's very much more difficult, obviously, than on a completely stable surface. So long and short of it is all this high frequency vibration is really making your nervous system kick into overdrive. And I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone, working some proprioceptive stuff. Also do some of this on a Bosu ball a lot from time to time. And I'm getting kind of warmed up and ready to go. Obviously, you know, the power plate as well, they'll make some of the massage guns and oftentimes like to run some of those over the body before getting into some heavy lifting or competition. So, you know, simple warm-up movements, but just trying to kind of open up the hips, internal, external rotation of the hips, with some balance. One of my favorite moves here is just this reverse toe touch. Getting kind of ready for these lower body vertical movements, squatting, clean and jerk, and the sled work. But, you know, this reverse toe touch in my mind is about the best mobility exercise you can do. When I work with seniors, I'll tell them, if you can get to this point where you can do a reverse toe touch, as long as you can do this, I'm pretty comfortable green lighting you to play golf and perform the golf swing. I don't think you'll have a problem playing golf the rest of your life. You can do that reverse toe touch. So it doesn't take much. Just kind of search and destroy with some of these power plate movements. Also do some planking, you know, maybe a push-up or two, kind of grinding through it, and I'll be ready to go. All right, so after the power plate, I'm just gonna hit some sled, backwards walking, okay, with the resistance of the sled. This is the XPO trainer, internalized motor, but basically I'm just gonna be doing some backwards walking here. All right, and I'm working on, you know, I'm putting some blood in the knees, all right, long story short. But this kind of flexion and extension of the knee, obviously it's working the quads. I'll do a lot on the sled. I'll also obviously do some power work, pushing it forward. But I'm warming up what I'm about to be doing with the squatting movements, flexing and extending. A lot of benefits to walking backwards, the sled drag type of stuff, but nothing too complicated here, just getting some good work in, fantastic warm up. So hanging out kind of in this lower position, obviously, you know, I'm gonna be squatting, clean and jerk. So I'm kind of putting myself down into that position. So I'm getting a little more flexion and extension around the knee joint. I'll just start to get a little burn, and then I'll turn it around and kind of walk it in. Nothing too crazy. But when I go about 150 yards or so, I'm gonna be good, primed, and ready to start lifting. So it's not a bad idea to get some good blood flow in your lower body before we start training the lower body. Great for knee health as well.